In a tranquil suburban neighborhood, nestled amidst lush trees and blooming flowers, there lived a man named Mike. Mike was known for his kindness and generosity, but struggled with a persistent issue that had haunted him for years. He had a fiery temper that flared up at the slightest provocation, despite his best efforts to control it. One sunny morning, while sipping coffee in his peaceful garden, Mike heard the familiar clang of his mailbox. Irritation swept over him, thinking of the potential bills, junk mail, or unwelcome surprises it often contained. With a sense of agitation, he approached the mailbox and noticed an envelope that read "Tranquil Retreat. Uncover Inner Harmony." He muttered to himself, "What nonsense is this?" and tore open the envelope to read the letter inside. It was an invitation to a weekend retreat designed to teach attendees the art of inner peace and anger management at a nearby Buddhist monastery. Mike's initial instinct was to crumple and discard the letter, but an inner voice held him back. As he contemplated on his recurring outbursts, strained relationships, and countless moments of regret over hurtful words and actions that had impacted his life, he decided to give it a try and registered for the retreat. The weekend arrived, and as Mike drove through the serene countryside toward the Buddhist monastery, curiosity and inner hope surged within him, fueled by the anticipation of gaining valuable methods to control his anger. Upon arriving at the monastery, Mike was greeted by a warm and welcoming group of monks who would be his guides for the weekend. They would cover 4 invaluable techniques, focusing on inner peace and anger management that can be applied in daily life. The first lesson, emotional awareness meditation practice. Mike and his fellow participants sat in a serene meditation hall, surrounded by the soft glow of candlelight. Their guide for the day was Guru Devan, the head monks, who began with a profound statement. The key to controlling anger is to become aware of your emotions as they arise. You cannot avoid anger. It will happen. It's a natural human emotion. However, what you can control is your response when anger takes hold. If we do not know how to control this powerful emotion and deal with anger, it can sometimes be destructive and lead to many troubles. Acknowledging your thoughts, you've taken the first step where mindfulness takes place. The monks began by guiding the participants to close their eyes and turn their attention inward, encouraging them to recognize and embrace their emotions without judgment. With eyes closed, Mike took a deep breath, feeling the weight of his emotions. Reflecting on past conflicts and injustices, anger surfaced. He chose to acknowledge it, guided by the monks. In that moment, he grasped the fundamental truth that anger was a natural and fundamental part of being human. To navigate it, he needed to confront it honestly and with understanding. The second day of the retreat brought a new lesson: mindful breathing. The monks, Daya, led this session, announcing, "Today, our focus will shift to the practice of mindful breathing." He explained, anger often builds up by the storm inside you. But by practicing mindful breathing, one could recognize the early signs of anger and regain control. Mike was taught to sit comfortably, closed his eyes, and focus on his breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, he began to feel a sense of calm washing over him, gradually releasing the intense thoughts that had troubled him before. He recognized that taking a moment to breathe mindfully could help him pause and respond when anger arose, rather than reacting impulsively. Throughout the day, participants were encouraged to integrate mindful breathing into various activities, whether they were walking, eating, or simply sitting in quiet contemplation. The final day of the retreat, compassion meditation. Mike and his fellow participants found themselves at the mountain overlook with its stunning panoramic views, amazed by the beauty of the scenery. At the summit, Monk Suri asked everyone to connect with the breathtaking surroundings, urging them to immerse themselves in the beauty and serenity of nature. Suri explained that nature could inspire compassion and interconnectedness among all living beings. He noted that anger often stemmed from a lack of understanding and empathy toward others. By cultivating compassion, one could dissolve the roots of anger. Guided by the monks, attendees directed their compassionate wishes toward the environment, using phrases like, "May this mountain be free from harm. May the river flow peacefully. May the birds find abundance." Their compassion extended to all living beings in this natural setting. Imagine a person who triggers your anger. Picture them in your mind and silently say to yourself, "May you be happy. May you be healthy, and may you live with ease." This practice can help you generate feelings of compassion and empathy. After the breathtaking meditation, Mike discovered that this practice not only connected him to the world around him, but also nurtured a deep sense of unity and empathy, even in the face of challenging situations. As the retreat came to a close, the final topic, power of forgiveness. The serene setting and supportive atmosphere encouraged him to open up about his ongoing struggle with anger and his difficulty in forgiving those who had wronged him in the past. Then, Rajan, a wise and compassionate monk, offered guidance on forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about condoning the wrongdoings of others. It's a means of freeing yourself from the weight of anger and resentment. When you forgive, you release anger's grip on your heart, offering yourself a precious gift, a path to break free from the shackles of bitterness. Keep in mind, forgiveness isn't a simple journey. It demands practice, yet it's the route to finding true liberation. Mike realized that holding on to his anger was not a punishment for those who had hurt him. It was a self-inflicted wound that only prolonged his suffering. Inspired by Rajan's wisdom, he decided to embark on a journey of forgiveness, recognizing that patience and consistent practice would be his companions along the way. By the end of the retreat, Mike's heart felt lighter than it had in years. With profound shift in perspective, he had undergone a transformative journey, acquiring the arts of emotional awareness, mindful breathing, and the practice of compassion and forgiveness as a path to freedom from anger. As he bid farewell to the monastery and its wise monks, he carried these 4 invaluable ways with him. Back in his daily life, Mike faced challenges and provocations, but now, equipped with valuable wisdom, his temper no longer flared uncontrollably. The journey toward inner peace not only transformed his life, but also enriched his relationships with family and loved ones. His newfound sense of harmony and understanding in their interactions led to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Thanks for watching, and always keep smiling. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to Zenful Wisdom. Your support means a lot and helps the channel grow. Stay peace.